Hey YouTube, NFL Report with Shane here, back with another video, and today I'll be talking about how the Eagles face versus the Green Bay Packers. And the good news for the Eagles, activating Jordan Howard off the practice squad. I feel like that's a good move. Jordan Howard, remember last time he played the Packers? It was last year, week 4. He had like 120 yards rushing, and he had like 70 yards receiving, and he had like 2 or 3 touchdowns that game. He had a great game that game. He balled out. So I feel like that's a good move, activating him off the practice squad. And we're going to be talking about the Packers' awesome offensive line. They have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Our offensive line doesn't even match up to them. But if we had our starters, then it would. So let me tell you guys how I feel, because the Eagles made some adjustments at the offensive line. And let me tell you guys, I love the adjustments. So at left tackle, we're starting Jordan Mailata. Good thing it's not Jason Struggling Peters. At left guard, we got Isaac the Goat Seumalo. He's not that bad. I mean, he's been playing every snap. He's been doing like one of the best on our offensive line because our offensive line been terrible lately. We need to have new pieces there. At center, who do you guys know? The Goat Jason Kelce. One of the best offensive linemen in the NFL. He's probably going to retire after this year. He's one of the best centers in the NFL. Right guard, the Eagles are starting Jason Peters. I don't like starting Jason Peters. I'd start Matt Pryor, our undrafted free agent, pretty sure from last year. Actually, he was a 6th-round pick. But I feel like the Eagles should start Matt Pryor because basically Jason Peters has robbed us. At first, he was supposed to move to left tackle when we were apparently really struggling there, and the Eagles could barely afford anyone at the time. So the Eagles had to give him a raise to play left tackle. And now he's moving back to right guard, so he shouldn't get his raise. But he does anyway because it's Jason Peters. And at right tackle, the Eagles have Jack Driscoll, our 4th-round pick. I really like this move. He's been outstanding for a 4th-round pick this year. That makes me excited. So I feel like out of these offensive linemen, this is pretty much the best way you can put it because we have literally tons of injuries at the offensive line right now. And now, let me talk about the Packers' offensive line. That offensive line is scary. They have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Aaron Rodgers was sacked second to least in the NFL, while Carson Wentz got sacked 45 times. Man, that O-line is scary. I feel like it's going to be a real challenge for our defense. Our defense has been one of the best in the NFL this year. It's actually crazy how they are. We have a good secondary, but I'm nervous about Davante Adams. I feel like he's going to tear us up. I feel like that's one guy we need to stop. That is one guy. He balled out against the Eagles last year, and somehow they lost, but I just wanted to tell you guys that. So I'm going to end the video off here, guys. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications, and bye, YouTube.